Tiwa Savage so much, and everyone around me, they can testify about that. I'm sorry, Tiwa Savage. Tiwa Savage, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have watched your stay.
Alright, so let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, Afropop superstar Tiwa Savage went on a promo tour for her new song with Brandy, Somebody's Son. And on that press run, she stopped at the legendary Angie Martinez's show and dropped a bombshell on us. Take a look.
I'm in my car and one of my road managers sends me a message. He's like, yo, check your phone. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I check it and there's a video. And I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, where did you get this from? And he's like, I just got it like 20 minutes ago. And
this is somebody on your team?
Yeah. This video was sent to him. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to call it a tape, but it's a tape of me and the person I'm dating right now.
Ay, ay, ay.
And it got out.
Has that ever happened before?
No.
No, I mean, has anybody ever sent you something of yourself?
No, this is the first
like,
time.
have you seen this tape? Is this something you knew?
Yeah, it's recent. So it was like, I think last month or maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. So, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I know.
I've been conditioned, and I'm sure many of you are, we've been conditioned to believe any human moment with a celebrity is somewhat of a calculated move to grab my attention. And especially if they have a release around the corner or just had something out. We've seen it many times, be it, say, Two Faces, marital problems, or Rema's rant on Twitter. There's a lot of doubt, and a lot of mistrust in the media. And I can understand that some celebrities have taken advantage of the shock value and try to sell stories to us that have failed miserably. So when this news broke out, I think the knee-jerk reaction to a lot of people, the big question on a lot of people's minds were, is this a PR stunt? She just had an EP out, she's promoting a song. And for me, as soon as I heard this story, I was like, there is no way you can come out and say you're being extorted with a tape and you're trying to control the narrative. Anyway, anyhow, if the tape exists, it would definitely come to the surface. It would definitely show up. Everybody will hear of it, even our post self. Because since Tiwa was the first one to break the story without the video, you would expect every unethical blog trying to get their hands on the video. And then this blackmailer basically is going to sell the video to the highest bidder at that point. So at the very least, he's not extorting Tiwa anymore, so she can keep her money. And honestly, the fact that she broke the story also softens the impact and level of shock value when the actual video comes around. So it was definitely a smart call to do this, to own the narrative, to be empowered, to not feel ashamed about it. And now that the tape is out, there is no doubt in my mind that this was a genuine attempt to extort her. And now a lot of people are even going as far as placing the blame on Tiwa. She's the victim here. It's clear. It's obvious. Whatever two consenting adults choose to do in their intimate time or bedroom, record or no record, is up to them. It's their business at the end of the day. But the fact that it was recorded on Snapchat raises a lot of eyebrows, and the fact that this is a new boyfriend that she's only been dating for a month raises even more eyebrows too. So I have no reason to trust him. Tiwa definitely does have reason to trust him because, again, they're in a relationship. So there must have been some level of trust. She believes that he had nothing to do with this. But Omo, I'm like, my sister, check again. Like, honestly, look into this situation and find out, because this needs to be investigated and brought to some like prosecution whatsoever, because this is honestly, like, in the United States, this is a federal crime. The FBI have to come out for cases like this. Like, it's that deep of a crime. So this is not something that should be taken for granted, and everyone should be suspected. Everyone around her should be suspected for it. But I do not think Tiwa was in on this to be able to come out and have a PR moment. It's crazy to believe that. And I mean, it's wild to believe that in the first instance that Tiwa will be behind this. But a lot of people have seen it as, oh yeah, she's still been making attempts to break into the US market. See, look, I'm not gonna lie to you and come out and say more publicity for Tiwa isn't good. I still think obviously she has quite a way to go when it comes to taking her career to a different level, even though she has very much been dominating for close over a decade now. But there's still strides, there's still achievements that she can make within the music space. So I'm not saying Tiwa doesn't need publicity. Of course, virtually everyone needs publicity. Even Wizkid right now still needs publicity. So it's not a matter of, Tiwa doesn't need. That's not the argument I will make for Tiwa to say, she doesn't need publicity. Of course, everyone needs publicity. But I think it's better to say that she has been dragged through the mud for her personal life already. She has sustained so many punches in the media that had to do with her personal life that I don't think she would bring it upon herself, bring it upon her mental health to be able to do and orchestrate something like this. She doesn't like that smoke, and I don't believe it would. It's far beneath Tiwa to be able to be in on this kind of a stunt. And there's so many reasons to lead me to believe why it's not a stunt. Okay, when she came on Angie Martinez's show, she had mentioned this had just happened a day before.
So something happened, and this is just yesterday.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, so something happened yesterday.
So when you're trying to get in front of a story, like you're trying to get in front of a story, you're doing it as soon as you can. This was in the middle of a promo run. So the next stop, it made sense to just come out and address it because you're trying to get in front of the story, and because she was already been given a deadline as well. And she started in this interview, she was given a deadline and she was trying to get in front of the story, and I absolutely applaud her for doing that. It softened the punch and the level of shock value when the video eventually came out. So it was very, very smart from her, very smart from her team. And this moment is only a bleep in her career. She's definitely going to rise above this. Tiwa has. This honestly goes out to show how important of a fixture she is to Afrobeat scene, to African pop culture. She has been the punching bag or the guinea pig for what a modern female pop star looks like in Africa. Honestly, she has been the prototype and the one that had to take a lot of falls for her expression, being liberated to express her sexuality in her music. She has been frowned upon in a very judgmental society that we come from, And right now, I honestly feel that she has kind of paved the way for a lot of the new female acts to feel emboldened to be themselves in their music, to express their own sentiments however they want to in their art now. So I honestly, it goes to show how important she is, and I don't wish this upon anyone, or especially any female in the industry. But if there is any woman I believe can sustain and can uphold the punches of this, I think it's honestly Tiwa. Again, that's not to say that I wish it upon her. Of course not. This shouldn't be happening to anybody. But I honestly believe she is the most strong-willed to be able to come out of this. Which brings me to my last point of streaming Somebody's Son. That's an absolute banger. I just did my reaction for it. So go support. Don't let this situation be just cloud her achievements and her W's. She's putting out great music. And I'm curious where you guys stand on this. Do you still believe it's a PR stunt? Do you still believe this is real, that she's a victim of the situation? Let me know in the comment section. I've been your boy Mano, aka Power Pappy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.